How's everybody doing? Video yesterday, I posted about knocking these trees down out in this area, the side of the house. Had some people saying, "Oh, I didn't see the saw," or you cut any trees or anything, which is true. So I'm gonna limb some of this up today, but I wanted to show you the saw I was talking about, the Husqvarna that I had bought. It's a T435 Xtorq. Nice little saw. Handles right here on the top with the throttle. Handle here. I mean, you can move this thing all over. Super lightweight. It has a little small of a fuel tank. It's a small saw, so it's expected. You can actually run, I think, almost 2 tanks of fuel with 1 tank of bar oil, which my bigger saw, my 455, they're pretty much the same. If it runs out of fuel, you're pretty much out of bar oil too. Fuel wise, I use, which I'm gonna stop using it because it's so expensive. It is super convenient. It lasts a long time. Good stuff, but it's, man, I don't even remember what I paid for this last time. So I'm gonna start buying non-ethanol premium fuel again and just mixing it. I buy the synthetic mix. It's already got the fuel stabilizer in it. Plus the non-ethanol high-octane gas will last a lot longer anyways. Bar oil, just run whatever's on sale. I mean, I know people that just run used motor oil, and I mean, I haven't done it. I have a lot of it that I could use for that, but it is just a chain lubrication. I mean, if you had some, really dirty oil that could clog the, the ports to get the bar oil in there, but I don't think that's an issue. So I'm going to fire this thing up, limb some of this off, show you how quick and easy it works. Obviously, having a sharp chain is that makes a big difference in a saw, which I have, I think, 7 of my chains from my other saw down at the shop getting sharpened right now. I have a sharpener. I've done it myself. I just didn't feel like doing it this time, and I think he charges $5 a chain to do it, and he buzzes right through them. So, yeah. So pretty sure I'm topped off on fuel here. Make sure before I start, but like I said, it's a Husqvarna T435. Actually, I better add some fuel. I thought I topped it off yesterday, but I didn't. So do that real quick. This thing, you can run this saw for a long time and not get wore out or tired or fatigued, and it goes through quite a bit. So for how small of a saw it is, I know a lot of guys are steel fans. I've never owned one. I think Huskies and Steels are, quality wise, as far as I'm concerned, the same. I already have a Husky, so just stick with the brand that worked for me. Yeah, see, so that was almost empty on fuel, and I still got over half a tank on the bar oil. So the main thing with these new saws is they're pretty efficient to start with. You don't want to flood them. If you flood them, they're a pain in the butt. This has the little peephole that you push to press to put fuel in it. It's full already. So usually this saw, I don't even touch the throttle. I'll just yank it once or twice with the choke on, and it'll fire. And if it does fire and it dies, turn the choke off, and it should fire right up. Hopefully. So 3 pulls with the choke on. Now I turn the choke off, which is right here on the side. Let's see. Nice easy little on off. Now it should fire up. Alright, so just a quick little buzz through half of that tree. No big deal. Nice and easy. So if you're looking for a saw, small saw, just something around the house, even if you don't have one, to throw in the truck. This, from what I read, is one of the more higher end commercial saws. You can look them up online, and they have different ratings of if it's more of a homeowner or commercial saw. The price on this was awesome for what it was. So I'll take down one more tree with this saw just to show you how it works. So I'll go find one and put it down, and so you can see it work on an actual taking a tree down. So now I just got to pick one. Hopefully I don't cut the wrong one down and make the wife mad. So I'm just going to buzz this little one right here. It's not too healthy looking on the bottom, and it's not going to be a big tree to show it going through, but it needs to come down, and I don't have to walk around and get the okay for it. So we'll set this back here. Hopefully the tree goes the way I want it to. Let's see, is it in there? Yeah. All right. Let's see how this goes. Turn a little more. Hopefully it's going to go that way. So I cut the wedge out. I'll show you. I think in one of my other videos I went over how I kind of cut trees, but sorry about that. Bushes catching everything, but see if I can get down here and show you. I'd have to pull the phone off. Let me pull it off real quick. All right. So as you can see here, the wedge, cut it from, the top down. I went a little far on that. I went almost halfway into the tree, and I probably need to go a little over a third. Cut it down, and then cut this flat. I kind of cut it up at a little bit of an angle, coming back up to this cut. And then what you're going to want to do is start about an inch above this elevation here on the back side, and cut above this wedge. And the tree's already leaning that way, so this one's going to go over easy. But if it's not, what you can do is take your saw and punch a hole, if you don't have this much cut out, but punch a hole right through there with the saw and leave a little bit of tree in the back. And you can drive wedges on either side. You see that? Oh, sorry. Drive wedges on either side once you punch that hole right through there and leave a little tree on the back, a little bit left. And that'll force the tree the way you want it. It's not a guaranteed, depending on how bad the tree's leaning. But you can get the wedges in there. Sometimes it'll break the back of the little bit of tree you left in the back, depending on how much you left. If not, get the wedges drove in there as far as you can, and take the saw and just take that little notch out. Should go over. It's worked well for me. So we'll get this thing back on the stand and cut the back side. Watch her go fall down. Bear with me while I get this thing in there. It's not perfect for the phone I got with the case I have on it, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get back here, get a good view of it. That's it. Husky T435. Right through it. That's probably a 10-inch stump. So, like I said, I took down some probably 15s yesterday with it. Goes right through it. You know, keep your chain tight and out of the dirt. And motor's got plenty of power. So check it out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and that bell. Hopefully everybody has a blessed day. Peace out.